Hey y'all, welcome back to Faith Budgets. On this channel I'll be posting videos about how we use a zero-based budget, sinking funds, and cash stuffing to pay off debt and save at the same time. If that's content that you're interested in, then please keep watching and definitely hit the subscribe button and join us on this journey to financial freedom. So in today's video, we're going to do our cash stuffing for the fourth week in February. I did the budget with me yesterday to plan out our money on our budget by paycheck worksheet from the Budget Mom. And I mapped that out to see how much we're going to be pulling for our sinking funds. And this is our cash breakdown for today. We pulled out $815. This is our little teller slip. And some of it we already had to spend. Well, my husband keeps his out too, so I'm not actually cash stuffing $815 today, but that is the cash that we pulled out. And this will be for our categories that's in my wallet of variable spending, cash envelopes, and then also for our sinking funds, a few sinking funds that we'll be pulling for to save for those future events that come up that we can better prepare for that. So I'm just going to put this over to the side and I'll check mark that off as I go, so I can stay on track. Let's just get started with my wallet. In my wallet here I don't have any receipts. I think I already took those out. Yeah, I took the receipts out. I have a Fetch Rewards app and also Receipt Hog. I scan my receipts into both those apps and receive reward points for that and cash that in for gift cards and cash back on different places for money that I'm already spending anyway. So I just scan those in. My husband saves his receipts and brings them to me, also puts them on my desk, and I scan them all in at the same time. So first in my wallet is food. This is for just quick stops by the grocery store if we need to pick up something, and also for eating out. This is for fast food. So we already took 20 out of this last night, so actually I'm just putting 30 in today. So let's see, I'll put 30. I think I did a 10. Yeah, 20 and a 10. We had to grab a 20 out last time. We had to go to the ball game, and I had to take some out of fun already too. So I wish I like cash stuffing before I start taking out of it. Sometimes it's confusing. Okay, 30. Yeah, let me get my stuff here. Well, so 20, 30, 31, 32, 33 in food. 33 in food. And I keep my little trackers back here. I've already logged those in. These are my new envelopes that I made, and they're a lot tighter than the other ones that I had bought from Amazon. I bought the ones from Amazon without the zipper, and they're a little bit more flimsy, but I like these. I don't know how good they'll last because I made them, so. Okay, and then we have church. We put 45 in for church. I did 20, 2 10s and a 5. 20, 30, 45 for church. Okay. Now we have me money. I'll be getting 40. So yeah, 2 20s on that. This is for my me money, the money that I just spend on things that I want to buy. I'm saving up for the wallet for the Budget Mom. I had to dip into it and use it for my friend's birthday, but she said it was coming out in March, so I want to save up for that. 20, 45 now in me. So I want to roll that over until I can build up a little bit on that. Sometimes I take it out and put it in savings, or put it towards debt, or put it towards something, but I think I'm going to try to roll this one over as much as I can. And then we have, got church me. Hubby, he already had his 125, he got it out. And self-care is 40. I don't have anything in there because I got my hair done, and my husband, I think I paid for his haircut because he spent his money, so I paid for his haircut. And then fun, we did have to take out of this last night. I took 15 out, so I only have 5 left, and I'll probably be using that today. I'm going to watch my niece play basketball, so I'll probably have this $5 to get in for that, so that's what I'll use that for here in just a little bit. I'm trying to hurry and get up there and watch her game. Miscellaneous is going to be getting 20. 20 for that. And I do 2 10s on that, I believe. Yes, 2 10s. I like to keep smaller denominations for, like, you know, going into games and things like that. Or if I just need to grab a 5 to go with something else in here, or a 10. So that's 25. Yeah, 25 for miscellaneous. Is that right? Yeah. It's good to have that in there. Kids will be getting 30. Mark that off. Miscellaneous and kids. 20, 30 for kids. That's for my son for a little bit of running money. He works. He works at Walmart, but he pays for his own gas money. But I do give him money for food, and I pay for his school lunch also. But then this is for, like, you know, eating before he has to go to work and in between shifts. And sometimes he don't come home after school. He'll just, you know, have 30 minutes or so before work. So he needs to get something to eat, like for supper. And then the dogs will be getting 15. Gotta build those back up for the dogs, for the dog food. So now we have 10, 20, 25, 30 for dogs. This is for food and any other things that we may need for them. Right now it's rabbit season, so they're hunting right now, I think. He's training some new puppies. So then we have meds, my medications. To get those, I gotta go by there today and get some. So 25 there. See what we have. 20, 30, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39 in medications. Go by there and get my thyroid medicine. That's what I gotta get today. Yeah. Okay, so then we have Sam's. It's going to get 25 this time. Build this back up before I make another purchase. I got that out. 25 for Sam's. We buy our bulk shopping there for mostly household items. I get some food there too. If it's non, you know, like that can be shipped, because I usually do the shipping. We live at least an hour away from everything, it seems like. Okay, and then gas. I track this cashless, and I do it on our debit card, so I still keep track of it there. So that's all in my wallet. And now next will be some sinking funds. Let's go to our short-term sinking funds. This will be things that we dip into throughout the year, you know, maybe a little bit smaller sinking funds. The long-term is longer, you know, you save up a little bit longer for it, and you may only dip into it like maybe once a year, sometimes twice. But these, you know, you would get into these multiple times. Well, land tax is not really, but it's a smaller one. I probably need to put that over there. So memberships will be getting 15. This is for memberships and subscriptions, like to Sam's and Canva. I've done the Canva thing, so let's see what we have here. I need some of that stuff to go on my hands. They're so dry today. I just can't hold on to anything. And I'm in a rush too, I guess. So what did I say was in there? It's getting 15. It should be 173. 100, 20, 40, 50, 60, 65, 70, 71, 72, 73. Good. 73. I did just take out for the Canva on that, so I'm hooked on that. I love Canva. I play with that. My husband said, "What are you doing in here?" My desk. I just like playing around on it. Okay, and then car tags. We'll be getting 10 this time to build that up. Let's see what we have here. That wants to come out every time. There's that weird 20 again. I've had that thing. This looks funny. Maybe an older one or something. 20, 40, 60, 80, 110. 110 in car tags. Yeah. And then land tax. It's not getting anything this time. Car maintenance will be getting 60. We're trying to bulk this up. Is that right? 60 on that? Yep. My husband will be needing some tires. 20, 40, 60, 80, 100, 10, 15, 16, 17. Yeah, 117. And I think we're going to put some of our tax return in here too. And then senior year and prom is going to be getting 40. This one's getting fat, but I'm about to be spending it, so I'm glad this is here. Let's see what we have here. 100, 200, 300, 400, 20, 40, 60, 80, 500, 20, 40, 60, 80, 600, 20, 40, 60, 80, 700, 20, 31, 731. Ooh, good. I'm gonna get to use some of this on his party that I'll be planning for him for graduation. I'm hoping I can use some of this on there and not have to take out the graduation money, because the graduation money that I have in the other long term is for the money that I want to give them when they graduate, their gifts. So birthdays and gifts will be getting 40. 40 for birthdays and gifts. And I will be getting to take out of this because, let me see, 125, 20, 40, 60, 80, 90, 100, 10, 25, 125. I'll have to take 100 out of this to put back. We donated some $100 to a family friend that needed help with paying funeral expenses. So I was able to use this. First time I've ever been able to do that as far as, you know, for giving and of something other than just like a little birthday gift or something for kids, but, you know, to be able to help out. And that's what it's all about. This envelope system, the savings, the, you know, getting your finances in order, being a little bit more organized, being prepared. Because before I would have been, you know, just trying to scrounge around and try to find some extra money laying around, or just, you know, squeeze it out of my budget that week. And you don't know when people are going to pass away. You don't know when you're going to be invited to things. And if you have these envelopes, then you're more prepared. And over time, you can build them up. I would try them a few years ago, and then I just put $5 in, or just, then I had to dip into it and get it out. And I was like, oh, forget it. You know, I'm not going to have enough money to do that. But just, I stuck with it this time. And I thought, I'm just going to keep letting it roll over and let it grow, and just, you know, be consistent and put it in there every paycheck. And if I can't do it every paycheck, at least a little bit each month. So I'm hoping that we can stick to it, and this is a win by using this system. So it feels good to be able to give back. And that's what it's all about. So I got a blessing from that. Birthdays and gifts is done, so that's good. I'll have to take that out later. Travel, we're getting ready to do this for 20, 30, 60, 80. 180 for travel. We're getting ready to do travel ball, so let's see what we have in here. It's about to start in the spring, so it'll be full force. And we'll be ready to go. We don't know where we're staying, like different places. It's kind of up in the air. I mean, we kind of know, but probably go up north a little bit to like Indiana and maybe Kentucky. I'm not sure. A couple different, maybe even Knoxville to some of them. I'm not sure. Travel, I got 180, so let's see what we got in here. 100, 200, 300, 400, 500, 600, 20, 40, 60, 80, 700, 20, 40, 60, 80, 800, 20, 40, 60, 80, 900, 20, 40, 60, 80, 980. Awesome. And I'm not going to cash this out just yet, like, and put it over an ally, because I know we're about to use it. So I think I'm going to leave it in here instead of putting the placeholders in. I'm not sure how I want to do that. But I don't know, because I may use our credit card to purchase the rooms and things like that for the travel when we have to stay overnight, because I get points. So I may do that. So I may put it in Ally. I have a bucket for it now, so I may put it in there and then just roll it over. I'll have time to pay, you know, I know when my credit card statement's due, so I can roll that over and just pay it immediately. You know, pay it on time, plenty of time before the due date on the credit card, because I'm never going to, you know, pay the minimum on it again. You know, I'm not going to do it that way. I'm using the credit card as if it were a debit card. say we're going to travel somewhere, I'm going to get a hotel, and I know it's going to be $260 or something, and I'll put that on the credit card, and I'll go ahead and take this $260 out and put it in my checking account and pay that credit card off. But that will allow me, I mean, either way I was going to have to use a card, you know, so use a debit card or use a credit card, and I'm keeping a track of I have a expense tracker for my credit card too. So this is something I'm trying different this year. I've been trying to see about the points and gaining some extra benefits from that. So I have a Chase, the Chase Freedom Unlimited is what I have. And also, I think I'll be getting the Chase Freedom Flex card too. So they have different point systems. If anybody knows anything about, if you got any suggestions, or if you use the credit card method to pay your bills, you know, not as a credit card, you know, to rack up and be in debt, but do you use it to pay your bills with your cash envelope system? Is that how you use it instead of using your debit card? I really want to try it that way and keep a track of it. So, but I want to get a month ahead first. That way I'll have that money in my checking account to just, and then set up auto payment. That's my plan. That's my goal. And then just automatically, my credit card payments would never be late. They would never be minimum. They would always be paid in full before the due date, because I would have my money in my checking account for that, because I'll be a month ahead on bills. So, and then if it was something like this, you know, I would go ahead and just transfer the money over from my Ally into my checking. So I'm going to try that. And then hubby gets 10. Medical, dental's not getting anything. Landscaping, no. Date night, no. Hubby's getting 10. Hubby's getting 10. Let's see what he's got in here. He's building up. 20, 40, 60, 80, 100, 20, 40, 60, 80, 200, 10, 15. 215 for hubby. He's building up for that deer head. And then I think he's wanting to buy a shotgun next. So he's already got his eye on something else. He's liking this saving, how we can do it saving and pay it in full. Okay, that was all for the short term. I'm not going to be doing any long term in the green binder this time. But I do have this binder here. Is a new one for my holidays. I went over that in my other video. I went over all my binders. But I am also, now I'm going to be adding another binder for month ahead. I'm working on that. So more to come on that. If you want to check that out when I'll probably post a video about that maybe. So, but for holidays, I just, you know, put all the holidays that I want to save for, including Christmas. I think we already funded Christmas for this month though. So we're not doing it this paycheck. But I allotted 25 is what we had left to be able to stuff for holidays. So since I'm just getting started on this, I'm going to skip Valentine's because it's already over. But I think my plan is to maybe put like $5 in each of these and, you know, roll over. Easter's coming up, so I think I will put 5 in Easter. Yeah, I should have got some different denominations, but I think my plan was to put it all in Mother's Day. But I think I will put 5 in Easter. I'm going to skip Memorial Day. Mother's Day, I'm going to go ahead and put 20 because we will spend a whole lot more on Mother's Day. My sisters and I will be going together to get something for my mother's grave. And we'll probably go out to eat in celebration of my mom. March is coming up with her 1 year since she passed away. So I don't know if I would maybe dip into this for that. It's kind of like a celebration of her, you know. I might use some of that money for that. So I'm not sure if I would have enough in there for that. But I want to build this one up a little more. Like say, you know, Mother's Day and Father's Day is going to have more in those than say Memorial Day and Labor Day, because those are just for like cookouts and if we do any events outside. But Mother's Day and Father's Day would be for gifts for my husband, my dad, his dad, and then my stepdad also. So, and then Mother's Day for, well, my mother's passed away, but for his mother and then my mother's, you know, we'll get something for her grave. And also maybe for me, you know, if we do decide to go eat one day, you know, maybe after church or something, just I want to have money in there for that too. So that was all for holidays. Okay. Now, Halloween and fall, I did that too because we're not a big Halloween family, but I do like to decorate for fall. Pumpkins and mums and all the cute stuff on the porch. All the oranges. Thanksgiving will be for the meal. And then there's Christmas. Definitely have to have that one. That was one of the very first sinking funds that I had. And then New Year's Eve. We don't really do anything a lot on New Year's. You know, we may maybe purchase some food to have over some friends and family, or maybe just some drinks just us to celebrate. And yeah, so that's all for the holidays. I like that. So that's going to keep me a little more organized with that. Okay, so that is all I have for today for cash stuffing for our 4th week in February. We have one more paycheck coming in February for us. We're a 5 paycheck family for this month. It's our magic month. So I'll be doing another video for Budget With Me. I also have playlists for all of these listed for my Budget With Me, my cash stuff, and my debt tracking Thursdays. I track my debt payments weekly and just in a way to keep us more motivated. But I'll put that in a playlist. You know, hopes I can look back on that in a year or so and look back to see where we started. And maybe also give some others some motivation to, you know, pay their debt. And that's what motivated me. I watched another YouTube, Dear Debt, Amy, and it really motivated me to do the same thing. So that was all I have for today, y'all. If you like this video, please give it a like, subscribe, and let me know if you have a YouTube channel, and I'll go over and check you out and give you a subscribe. And I'll see you guys next time. Thanks.